Right then, hello everyone and welcome back to MMS Le Mans Series Season 3. We are here at the legendary Spa-Francorchamps circuit for round 6 of the Season 3 championship for the 1.5 hours of Spa. Yes, we're once again back at this lovely circuit and we're finally back after, I believe, a season's hiatus. We return to the circuit in the Ardennes. My name is Miran in the commentary booth today, and joining me later will be Kai, but he's enjoying his food right now, so you'll see a bit of him later. Um, yeah, nothing really more to say. I think it is time to get underway with the grid, which should be the usual one, bar Nina's Porsche Racing Team, who have had an all-new lineup for the rest of the season following what the actions at Donington. Both of their drivers having their license suspended. But enough about that. Let's go down to the grid. So on pole position will be Matthew Wattenberg for Scuderia Ferrari. The number 29 Ferrari will be on pole, and accompanying him on the front row, it is Morton O'Connor in the SEG, the team which has looked so strong in these past 3 races. Once again, doing well in qualifying. Third will be his teammate Darius Petrauskas in third, as Halil Shahin will take fourth. Nick Tander starts in P5 with Langa Horigomba, a very, very good qualifying for the Aston Martin driver. Let's see what he's going to be able to do today then from that P5 spot. P6 will be Zarmim Imran, or no, sorry, P7 will be Zarmim Imran, and in 8th will be Sofia Ankudinova. Alessandro Caruso takes 9th for Vanguard Team Patterson, as Johannes Van Leer in the special third Rebellion car. Rebellion will be fielding a third car for this round, and Le Mans, with Johannes Van Leer, the Formula 1 driver, being in that car, and he will start in P10. So a decent debut for him then, as Pranay Singha will be in P11. Good qualifying for the man who struggled last time out at Donington, as he will be the lead Porsche Penske machine. Cromwell Cuestas will start in 12th, with Rob Secopulwa 13th for Turismo Autosport. Joseph Murray will take 14th in the number 2 Porsche Penske, as Patrizia Andriana di San Marino will be in 15th. Alex Luan is P16, as in 17th is Pedro Verdecchia, the number 51 BMW Crown Racing. Sierra Knox is in 18th position, with Timon de Jong, championship leader, down in P19. Then we have the 2 Zy Grand Prix cars of Kerai Kyoto, leading his teammate Ulken Doptar in 21st, and rounding off the LMP2 or LMP1 grid will be Dick Speed in the Porsche Penske. Now then, on to the LMP2s, and on LMP2 pole, it is Daniel Ward for Wick. The number 900 car will start on pole, with Steiner Metzcal in the Pardubice Motorsport car in second. Second row on the LMP2s is the 2 Delta Competizione cars, Giuseppe Radiantor in P3 in class, with Turmelo and Tuguana in 4th. Then it's Mavondo Nguena in P5, with Torben Toft taking 6th. Then we have the 2 Algarve Pro Racing cars. Davido Ragano will be 7th, Hussein Tinka 8th, as Tito Garcia Moreira in the Featherfield Films Team Patterson car will be P9, as Alois Braunau takes 10th. Henrik Saul-Saller, who is now the replacement for Ratko Betes following his departure from Caio Betes Racing, he starts in 11th, with his teammate Nera Nevji rounding out the LMP2 grid. Not the greatest qualifier for Filipovsky Motorsport. Before 9th, with Arufin Salman Al Hamad, will be in 10th for Arabia Racing. Is the grid done and dusted? We're ready to go green here for the 1.5 hours of Spa. Morton O'Connor will lead the way as it's green flag. We're underway for the 5 hours of Spa-Francorchamps, and immediately as we hear torrid qualifying makes for an even worse race start for Miran Evans. But let's see what happens to Giuseppe Radianto then, who made the pass of his teammate. He actually collided with his teammate there. That's Blue Water Racing broken, and just had absolutely no grip and just couldn't save the car heading up the Campbell Straight. And FG was just unlucky to be collected in that accident, and GTE is having to slow down as a result. But yeah, no major damage for Radiantor, but FG will have a bit of damage then. As there we go, that's the two SEG cars. I think that's Tanner with damage, who tried to go on his teammate here. And yeah, he's just hit the back of Morten O'Connor. And once again, Rule 1 seems to have been broken here as Nick Tanner's gone to the back of Morten O'Connor. No damage for O'Connor, but there is damage for Tanner as Wattenberg's onto the grass and he's hit the wall. He was trying to get past Tanner there, used too much of the track, and he's gonna have damage. One more man with damage, Alessandro Caruso. As that was Ankudinova losing control and collected Alessandro Caruso. One of the Porsche Penske cars got involved in that as well. That was Murray and then Guena as well through the chicane. So drama then in these opening corners. What happened to the Bondo and Guena? Oh, he just went into the back of Garcia Moreno. This seemed like he stopped, spun the Portuguese driver around, and once again, Patterson seemed to get incredibly unlucky once again in LMS, which is a massive shame. As O'Connor takes the lead, it's SEG 1, 2, 3, but it won't seem like it's going to be for much longer. So Radiantor is out, and it's another spinner for the Italian. And he's just taken too much curb there, and he's made contact with the tire barrier, and that's upset the car, obviously, and he's gone off. I believe if it might not be a failure for him. Not sure. Either way, that's going to be the first DNFer of the session. Giuseppe Radiantor in the number 10 Delta Competizione car is out.
As Nguena receives a 5-second time penalty. Hello and welcome. I am now here, as I mentioned, I have food. So hello Miran and hello to our beautiful viewers.
Yeah. Welcome Kai. You've kept up with the race start, I do think. So
yeah, a very chaotic one. Plenty of issues for a lot of drivers. Speaking of issues, there is Nick Tanner holding up Shahin and Imran, and there he goes. Imran goes to the inside of Tanner, tries to push him through the chicane here. Tanner not the best of response, a bit of collision there, but he dives into the pit lane as one of many cars. Wattenberg stays up for one more lap, so a massive detriment for the Ferrari driver. Petrauskas hits the inside wall. Oh God, I'm already remembering the GT race we've had here.
That was quite chaotic, but hopefully it shouldn't be anything like that.
Oh,
there though.
Daniel Ward, the LMP2 car, Daniel Ward is with the LMP1 field.
Yeah, and Ward should have not too much disadvantage on that Porsche Penske down the straight.
Oh Lord, it's always a scary side here. He's been wanting to use all the track as the LMP2, and there's going to be a cluster of cars behind as there is the crash car series. And don't forget to actually wipe it out. It's starting to go again. The leaders are approaching it. There you go. Ah, very nice. Very nice. And it's raining.
Yeah. Immediately it started to rain, I guess, as the old saying goes, at all. But we've had it immediately.
Miran, please check your microphone. You're cutting out a bit. I think noise suppression is actually suppressing you.
No, I don't have noise suppression on. That's
it sounds like it. As there is Van Leer to the inside of Shahin, two F1 drivers, of course, battling it out this time at LMS. They will visit this track next week for Formula 1, as we're also moving to Spa.
Hello, is my microphone fixed?
I think so, yes.
Alright, shouldn't have any issues then. As we're now looking at Johannes Van Leer, very good stop. Dutchman, as he's now in. He's chasing down Zarmi Ran P3, but he's got his fellow Formula 1 driver and race winner Halil Shahin there for company as Van Leer makes a swift move on the inside line through Blanchimont.
And there is Moreira, there is Harry here holding the pit lane. Plenty of cars with damage. I think this is just collateral from the pile-up we've had at the chicane. What's the name? It's not the Camel chicane, is it?
The Lake Coombe.
Yeah, the Coombe. Yeah.
I believe Herholt brushed the wall, at the same time that the Jantor did it. So he must have maybe picked up some damage from that, or it could have been a separate incident.
As you can see, Soiler there without a bonnet on his car.
That is a bit concerning, but we'll see what happened there. That's Garcia Moreira with damage as well, but do you think... Oh, yeah. So I think I was right. I think if you rewind a bit further, yeah, you can see there he brushed the barrier, so I was correct on this. Quite a hectic few opening laps then, but it seems to have calmed down there. At least not in LMP1 though. Shahin will get past Armin Mimran into the bus stop, and he will take P4 away from the Canadian in the Ferrari. It gets a bit of a slide there through turn 1. Tries to maybe sell the dummy on him. That's Waltenberg finally in the pit lane then, as we're now looking at Sierra Knox, who will be promoted up into 9th. There's Timon de Jong also making strides to get up into positions. He's going to go down the inside of Pedro Verdecchia, as there's not a lot the Uruguayan driver is going to be able to do, but he actually does defend though. Nicely done from Pedro Verdecchia, and de Jong hasn't got the greatest of runs then. Luan's going to be chasing them as they head up Rouge and Radion.
No!
Yeah, that's Patrizia Andriana di San Marino is going to get the Vietnamese driver on the straight. Joseph Murray in the very underpowered Porsche Penske is going to try to get him as well, but the straight line speed
he's going to get
never
it.
mind.
What a late move.
That was beautiful from Joseph Murray. Let's see that again.
You mentioned the Porsche being underpowered, but this is just a beautiful move. And yeah, beautiful late launch into that cone. Beautiful stuff here, as Murray, I think, fancying a round the outside move on the San Marino, is going to wait for that one, but you can sense it coming. The Porsche seem to actually have some pace around here. Around the circuit. Anything happening at the front? Not really. Just checking if we have any cars. We do. We have FG. That's a late stop, I think, for damage. So yeah, people just catching up with all the shenanigans after lap 1. Here we go though. Morten O'Connor and Darius Petrauskas, the two Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus cars, battling for the race lead. Tanda obviously wiped himself out. So here we go. The Lithuanian versus the Australian. Into the bus stop chicane they go. O'Connor defends. Petrauskas doesn't really try anything too hectic here. He knows it's his teammate. There is no point risking it, as O'Connor gets a very good launch out of that chicane, and he's comfortably in P2. Sorry, P1. Horigome and Sekubova battling for position. I'm wearing an Aston Martin shirt today, so I hope the the Waterwood cars do well. As
oh! What happened? That's Ankudinova. I think he's got straight. The commentary curse is unreal on that one. Oh my god!
No,
That's
you
ridiculous.
can't write this. No, you can't write this. As soon as I mention,
the
moment I mention I'm wearing an Aston Martin shirt, okay, and Kudinova just sends the blast from heavens above and eliminates not only a Zy-powered car, but also the Aston Martin of Horigome.
Yeah, and message from race control immediate. Sofia Ankudinova has been disqualified. So a very, very early disqualification, but that's going to put
what are you doing, Horigome? No.
That's going to put a major spanner in the works for not only Turismo Motorsport, but Waterwood Aston Martin Racing. That's a massive shame, considering Horigome qualified very, very well in this race. But the show must go on. O'Connor is still the leader of the race. Petrauskas trying to catch up, but he isn't making the best of efforts at the moment.
Miran, I think this race will go down similarly to the 2.4 hours of Spa we had a few months ago. Oh, they are on to the San Marinos. That's a GT car of Miller leaving the pit lane, and that is definitely a scary sight.
Yeah, not really what you want to see when you're going side by side with someone, as De Jong is going to go to the inside of the San Marino. Isn't close enough to try and make a move to Blake Hoob, as the rain has stopped now, so the track has dried up, it seems like. There goes Knox to the inside of Verdecchia di San Marino, defending from Timon de Jong then through Rivage, and Di San Marino will be able to defend from Timon, unless the Dutchman might try it into Puon here. No, nothing there yet, but I have to say, this battle, or I should maybe say this train by Rob Sekapulu at the moment, is immense, and it's making, it's causing some great racing at the moment, as here's Di San Marino, who battles away with Sierra Knox through the chicane, and she gets it. That's a very, very nice move for Patrizia Andriana Di San Marino, and she's gonna be able to get P7 from the damaged Rob Sekapulu here, quite possibly.
Here we go in the slipstream goes the Waterwood Aston Martin car. I think Sekapulu is not going to fancy having Aston Martins in his mirrors, as that's Herhold holding up this back end of the racetrack. The necessity there, and look at the LMP cars behind Knox and San Marino. Free wide moment there through the chicane, as that's a Porsche Penske car of Murray and Verdecchia going side by side to overtake Herhold. Yeah, GTEs are always a nightmare when you're in the prototype. But look at Cromwell Cuestas there, flies through the young and Doptar.
Timon de Jong lost he lost so many positions due to all that. Big gainers out of that was Di San Marino and Sierra Knox, but now Herhold has kind of split the battle apart, as we're looking at the battle for P2. Johannes van Leer, who got himself up into third a few laps ago, is not done, and he's actually going to get up with the second. I have to say, Johannes van Leer is doing excellently at the moment.
Here we go, Van Leer in his Rebellion, really close to Petrosek. Oh, that's an argy-bargy there. That's not the cleanest move ever. That's something more akin to touring cars, but he does make it work. And the Rebellion, the one of Rebellion here, stealing points away from all the other cars pretty much. And oh dear lord, this is Morten O'Connor's world now, as he comes to lap the whole GTE field. And that is not a nice sight to see. Look at that, that is a nightmare.
Yeah, this is going to be quite hairy. Soilu putting up a bit of resistance through Blanchimont. It's going to get Wilhelm though, and potentially Henry's on, but there's damage.
Oh, and that's a
to
flip.
The race leader. Oh yeah, that's Stella, I think. Stella.
Yes, Stella's gone. Stella is going, but he was up in the air on two wheels there. As that's Morten O'Connor with damage. He's still going to overtake. He's going to lap Wattenberg in his state, but. Oh dear, that is Petrauskas now going for the dive of a century. What happened here? Oh, that's Soiler, the championship leader in the GTE class, with damage, and Nguena eliminates in a very stylish fashion, I have to say myself, Stella, but Giuseppe does continue on. He returns to the circuit, and no major damage. Never mind, he has to come into the pits. That's Petrauskas making moves. Samuel Ace overtakes one of the Arabia racing cars, as O'Connor gonna have to get his way onto the pits. That means Van Leer, if he survives this barrage of GTs, he's gonna be in the lead of the race.
Yeah, I have to say, Johannes van Leer taking the race lead, and this is, I believe, LMS debut, or at least this season, his first race this season.
Yeah, this season, yeah.
Because I think he may have done some guest appearance last season.
Yeah, last season he did Le Mans for the Apex Racing team.
Yeah, so still I have to say Van Leer doing very, very well for himself, at least right now. But Petrauskas is still there on the back of the Dutchman, but he's got the World International Competition car of Mevondo and Nguena in the way. That's the two BMW Crown racing cars chasing each other. Cuestas behind Pedro Verdecchia, and Cromwell Cuestas is going to go to the inside line, just heading out of Radillon. The two are going to be wheel to wheel down the Camel Straight and into Les Combes. It's going to be Cuestas on the outside, heading into the chicane. Is he going to be able to get it then, as he's got a major overspeed down the straight, and round the outside goes Cromwell Cuestas, and he does get it on Pedro Verdecchia. Oh, that's Dick Speed.
Ooh, and that's in Radillon. That is a scary place to have it. Failure at
He's
glad
so
he kept it out of the wall.
He's very, very lucky to have run off there, but he just got the car stopped before the tire barrier, which is very, very lucky. And yeah, not really what you like to see.
Speaking of tire walls, that's Torben Toft. I think
out.
a brake failure. Yeah. The car just wouldn't slow into turn 1. Oi, oi, oi.
Just straight on into the tire barrier.
Yeah, he's gonna feel that in the morning. As everyone's slow through up the hill, that's understandable. You don't want to risk it.
Yeah, as we're now looking at the man who's leading GTE, I believe, Rodney Rakus, in the Scuderia Vincenzo Ferrari. Behind him, Nico Ronkas in the Kurdistan Racing Team. I believe Rodney Rakus, who hasn't won a race this season so far. Or no, he has. He has. I'm completely joking. He's
won two races.
Yeah. Wow. My endurance knowledge just isn't there. Yeah, Rakus chasing his third win. Ronkas is also chasing his third win. So the Finns fighting for third here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Let's see, up the hill, Ronkas will have slipstream, but of course it's not going to be that effective. In the GTs, oh, hello.
Yeah, Johannes van Leer coming into our sights as Rakus then will get the slipstream. He's going to try anything in Lake Cook. Stays behind them for the time being. Ooh, that's a bit of a slide though for Nico Ronkas. Still, though, he's able to keep the gap.
Petrauskas here, he's gonna have to make another send with Daniel. Sorry, no, that's Mavonda and Guena making a move on wrong, and that's damage to Petrauskas.
Oh no, and it is really going all wrong for SEG in these opening laps. First was Tander, then was O'Connor.
Petrauskas just overshot the corner. There wasn't. Oh man.
But to be fair,
yeah, Rakus could have reacted.
Exactly, he had ample time to react. And yeah, stewards say it was a racing incident. We also missed the 10-second time penalty being dished out to Giuseppe Stella for causing a collision. It's a yellow. That's Ulke Doktar.
That's the reliable Zai engine giving up its life.
And yeah, it just goes. Zai Grand Prix, the LMP1 outfit, been their season so far, which is a shame to see, but...
Tander and Braunau with Sansaller mixed in. A bit of a tight affair here as they have Harry Herhold once again, causing a bit of ruckus in the prototype fields. Sansaller goes to the inside. Should make the move stick. There shouldn't be a big issue. A bit of a struggle, bit of a problem. Tander, though, absolutely left in the mud by the GTE car.
Yeah, Tander in P21 overall. Or, yeah, that's O'Connor coming out of the pit lane.
I suppose I think that's meant to happen, though. Don't these cars have like 6 gears only? Mr. Le Mans expert. We're getting the news. We're getting the news, ladies and gents. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Gearbox is. Well, I don't know. I guess it is.
It is a file issue. It is a file issue.
Yeah. As there's Cromwell Questas, then he now approaches the horde of GTEs, and his teammate Pedro Verdecchia does follow suit, heading down Blanchimont. I think Halil Shahin was trying a few moves. There's contact between the two, but Halil Shahin will get past Langa Horigome, who I do believe is lapped.
Yeah, Ankurinova into the pits.
Mind you, she is disqualified, so...
and it's a normal pit stop. What is Rebellion playing at?
Doesn't really matter too much. Petrauskas coming into the pits for repairs. Johannes van Leer leads the 1.5 hours of Spa. For Rebellion.
Two BMW cars gonna have to lap Henry's on in the Ninas Porsche Racing Team car with Taman de Jong finally showing up in this race, trying to do something, but he's gonna be held up. Oh, to the outside! What a brave move!
Yeah, that was quite fearless from Taman de Jong, and he's gonna try to get Cromwell Questas, who's stuck behind Pedro Della Lamy in the GTEs in the slipstream.
Oh, it's going to be a lunge. It's going to be a big lunge from the Rebellion Driver Championship leader. Taking no prisoners here. Oh, big slap on the rear end. Barely holds it. Still side by side with the Crown Racing car. gets them moved on. He has Inigo Montoya in front, as that's one of the BMWs making a move on. I didn't see what car that was. Sorry, that was the Waterwood Aston Martin car. As here we go. It is now a side-by-side moment between Sierra Knox and Joseph Murray, as Questa defended, lapping the one of the Ferraris as up the field. No, we're going back to Tamer de Jong, who's stuck behind Carl Wilhelm. Wilhelm's taken to the outside, leaving the space for the Protos, as Questa's trying to run away from Joseph Murray. In the background, we can see Sierra Knox lapping the GTE Ferrari of whom?
Not sure.
No, that Montoya, sorry.
Right. I have to say, though, that battle between De Jong and Questas was spectacular to see. The LMP1s today, I have to say, they've been racing each other very, very hard today. And it's the good type of hard as well. Not the fact that they're crashing into each other and whatnot, but they're, it's what we like to see in LMS. And De Jong now puts Nissan Marino on the side. Here he goes to the inside, then into the bus stop chicane. Two going wheel to wheel as De Jong's on the outside. Nissan Marino hops over the curb, and that's going to give De Jong the position.
And Murray gains 2 positions in all of this as well.
Yeah, Joseph Murray, I have to say, he has been out-dragging that machinery so many times this season.
That's problems for De Jong, though, as he has a GTE field as Questas makes a move onto the San Marino. De Jong now getting through Michael van Damme, and the rain is falling as Murray is catching up to this beautiful, beautiful super speed motorsport car.
Yes, the BWT livery super speed motorsport car, the first ever Le Mans Series team from Uzbekistan, as we're looking at Steiner Metzcal in the LMP2 race lead now for Vita Motorsport. He's going to go to the inside of Michael van Damme.
Metzcal is definitely happy about this performance. What a car control is that? Beautiful stuff from the German, as he is leading the championship in LMP1 standings by 1.5 points.
Look at that, that was a beautiful drift.
It's on top about a power slide.
Yeah. That is nice to see as the rain is pouring down now, or essentially pouring down, but it is coming down and it's getting incrementally more powerful.
As Murray is stuck behind Ronkas. Ronkas has taken a GTE lead now, as the leaders of that class are being lapped by everyone here. Ntanguara and Questas. Questas thinks of a move, but isn't just able to send a Nico. Ronkas might help him out in this. Metzcal comes barging in, only to get stopped by the Scuderia Vincenzo Ferrari Italia car of Rodney Rackus. There is Nico Ronkas here. Oh, it's a bit of contact between Questas and him. Around the outside goes the Aston Martin car of the San Marino, as that's number P2 in LM overall coming into the pit lane. Who was that? That's Shahin with damage.
Oh, that is big. That is the number 74 Kronstadt. Halil Shahin once again picks up damage and just
he just goes into the back of the Arabia Racing car of Pala del Pena. And
this is the 3rd time this has happened with Halil Shahin ever since he debuted back in Adelaide. GTEs have always been causing him problems, and he just always struggles with that aspect, as that's going to bring, I believe, Rob Secco into the podium.
No, that is... yeah, this will bring Rob Secco onto the podium. How?
No. Mind you, Rob Secco Bulva would have won the first race at Donington had it not been for his car running out of fuel, I do.
Oh my god.
Or, well, it might have been a first or second, I'm not sure. Me up on that, but it was one of them.
Well, that's a bit of a shocker. As let's see. Veteke is trying to catch up, as that's Moreira being lapped by the young Murray in the background. Then you have Questas, the San Marino, Metzcal, and Knox being a bit of a predicament. Knox to the outside, doesn't really get it just yet. Metzcal gets into the slipstream of the San Marino, and the LMP2 car is actually able to still fight back, still defend. And this is all for position overall. There is no lapping, there is nothing. Metzcal is genuinely there in P9.
Yeah, I have to say, he's been doing fantastic with this race. He's really just been minding his own business and trying to cut through the field, so to say. But yeah, he's facing pressures from LMP once behind and ahead. But yeah, he's keeping a cool head.
Morton O'Connor now trying to fight through the field. Then we have the two Rebellion racing cars. No, sorry, that's Algarve Pro Racing. Not the smartest person.
They're gonna battle though as Dragano goes to the inside.
Oh, yellow.
Kind of yellow. Who's that? That's Caruso.
That's oh, sorry, yeah, that's Caruso who half spun, and that's damage to a GTE car. He was lapping Montoya and Delalami. Locks up a bit, and the rear end just goes due to the rain. Oi, oi, oi.
Very, very lucky not to get damage, but Alessandro doesn't seem to be able to
no,
catch
and
a
that's
break.
damage to Samuel Ace. Both of the Zai cars now involved in accidents.
It's gonna be a shame for them as well. As yeah, oh, that's a slide from Matthew Wattenberg. The drivers loving to drift through Lake Coombe, it seems like today. But yeah, luckily he's able to keep it, demonstrating the car control from all these drivers today.
So O'Connor to the inside of Singer, gets the move done pretty easy. The new Porsche Penske driver. I think they've been doing pretty well. They did score points, I think, you know, so that's a P6 and a P10 for debuted in the Porsche Penske car. I think that's good.
Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose, as there's Di San Marino then holding off Sierra Knox for 8th. As we're gonna now head up the hill. Knox gonna try to get the best spot possible. Knox was able to get past the Steiner Metzger, who's now down to 10. Bit of a slide through a rouge, that's very, very scary. But yeah, Knox now in the slipstream then. Will she try a move into Lake Coombe? Not quite, she's gonna have to stay behind for the time being. And wait for the right opportunity to strike on the Aston Martin.
Yep, as the rain has wholeheartedly stopped in San Nova, causing even more issues in this race. What? Huh?
So that's, and she just misjudges the corner.
She goes on the wet grass, then nearly eliminates Salsala from the race. There's been contact, but Salsala held it. And then Anklinova proceeds to continue causing, yeah, it's a spin, that's a hit to the wall, and that's another hit to the wall, and that's Luan and Horigome being very lucky. Absolutely no idea what Sofia is doing today. And it's a 3-race ban.
3-race ban for Sofia Ankudinova. She'll have to miss every round up to Le Mans. So
she's gonna be only driving in Petit Le Mans in this season because of the ban. So that's pretty much Sofia's championship hopes, or well, any hopes really, gone.
That is quite a shame, but that is what happens when you behave naughtily. There's another yellow, I do believe.
Oh yeah, that's Henry's son. Up, oh, that's Radion. Oh, okay. No, it's not Van Laer. Thank Lord.
Luckily, it wasn't. As we head up a rouge, might it have been Halil Shahin? No, he just dropped it on his own.
I think Henderson was just scared by the LMP coming through and then just dropped it.
Considering it is his LMS debut, I wouldn't really blame him. And especially
the speed difference here, yeah, that's understandable.
Rouge especially, a very scary corner. There's lots of load on the car there as you head up the hill, so it's easy to make a mistake or get the car into a spin.
Oh, look at Brown now. Oh, that's
oh,
it's not nice to see. Oh, damage.
Is that oh, Di San Marino?
Yeah, Di San Marino's out. Big accident. Oh,
wow.
Lord. What happened here?
Oh yeah. My goodness, that is a huge accident. And then Knox went in the back of Di San Marino.
Nowhere to go really for Knox. What happened to Di San Marino?
That is a major accident on Di San Marino.
Oh, tried to lap Garcia Moreira. The car just went massive crash.
Hopefully,
Oh wait,
hopefully-
Miran, do you remember the curse? It's the curse.
it is the curse. Playing it through, and what speed was this then?
Can we get a replay? Mind you, this is just the engine speed. It's not going to be the airspeed, so there's always that bit of a difference.
That's
Because-
130 into the wall, and the car absolutely totaled. That's gonna be one.
Oh, talk about symbolism. No way.
Oh, that's Morten O'Connor, and more troubles for Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus as one of their cars have gone up in.
It's such a tragic tale for Glickenhaus this season because they have the best car. They have one of the best cars. They've been up the front in every race. It's just that they cannot make it stick.
It's such a shame. It really is a team of high performance.
Kerai Kyoto is going to be in the top 10 for the Zai car.
There you go.
So Zaravin Imran in the pit, and he got damaged.
What might have happened here? Ferrari haven't really gone up to the greatest of starts either. It has to be said. This happened a while ago. I believe this probably was lapping on the GTs. Oh no. No? Yeah, no.
Oh, it happened ages ago.
Yeah, wow, we missed this. Was it into the bus stop, maybe?
Yep.
Yes, it was.
And it's on him. He just hits the back of Ari Soiler.
Yeah. I don't know what he was thinking there. As there's Tander trying to go to the inside of Steinmetz-Kall. Doesn't get the best exit on the inside there. And the German in the Pardubice Motorsport is able to defend.
As we move along the field, that's Murray coming for a scheduled stop, by the looks of it. Yeah. So I think the true pit stops are starting now. Sekabulwa in P2 for the Turismo Autosport car.
I have to say, yeah, Seko Bulwa, once again, Turismo Autosport keep themselves out of trouble. And this really just is the formula to be able to achieve success in Le Mans Series.
And Tamer de Jong, because of all of the accidents, he's going to be up in P3. And this is pretty much how he's been able to lead the championship this season.
Argue all you want that, the car is carrying him, but it is vital for a driver in endurance to be able to keep themselves out of accidents.
That's for Uncle Nova, but you never know.
Yeah, it's Uncle Nova.
Oh my god. She's gonna get it onto the circuit in a minute, and that's not going to be a beautiful sight.
Well, we'll just have to hope for the best. As Cromwell Cuestas and Pedro Verdecchi are the two BMWs who have been looking oh so close this season. Yeah, Cuestas gone to the inside through Blanchimont. Clean and simple move for Cuestas as he darts past the Dutchman. Pedro Verdecchia will want to be next to try and get past Timer de Jong, but we'll have to see if he's going to be able to do it then. And out of the bus stop. De Jong then is for the moment able to cover off the Uruguayan. Getting close and they're braking. Bit of a tap on the rear end of that Rebellion. There's Joseph Murray coming out of the pit lane. As they'll now be up a position. Heading up a Rouge and Radion. Verdecchia is going to try to get the best exit possible, and he gets a very, very good run on time. And de Jong trying to stay in the slipstream then. Is he going to go to the inside through Lake Coombe? Not quite sure. Looks like de Jong with that engine power looks to have been able to hold himself ahead.
Yellow flag.
Yellow is that. Cuestas!
Cuestas is out. It's a brake failure for the BMW car.
That is a huge shame for Cromwell Cuestas. The man who we just saw we're taking time with de Jong to get a third provisionally. And he's had a major off. Yeah. Hit the wall there, but it was quite a shallow angle, so shouldn't be any problems.
So here we go, battle for P3 now, between Verdecchia and De Jong. That's a very weird predicament for Verdecchia, as he's the lowest classified full-time driver this season in LMS, in LMP1 standings. Definitely a curious tale, this race for him.
Yeah, it really is, as there's Verdecchia then with a bit of a slide as he tries to go around the time, and De Jong
beautiful.
pulls off the move though. That's a very, very nice for Pedro Verdecchia, as the rain is once again well, disappearing.
Oh yeah, it's slowly stopping, but it's still the Tander with damage again.
It's been a woeful season for Nick Tander so far. It's just the way he would have liked it to go.
Oh god, I'm hiccuping.
Is that Nox with damage?
It is. Yes, it is. Nox it. Oh! Intunguana dropped it out of the chicane, and Nox with the shallowest of
slightest of touches for Sierra Nox. That's really unlucky for the American. But what happened to Nick Tander then? Luckily, it wasn't into the corner where the Nova is parked. Otherwise, we'd have a big problem on our hands. But my senses are telling me most like a GTA. And guess what?
Yeah, what?
It was. Tander went into the back of the Arabia racing car while trying to lap into Pal del Pene. And yeah, had lost his front end as a result. Especially Timon De Jong passing his stricken teammate Sofia Ankudinova, who, well, won't be his teammate anymore for the next 3 rounds. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting then. Rebellion, who already have spent 3 million on getting Johannes van Leer in for this round and Le Mans, will have to spend a few more to get a replacement driver in for Sofia Ankudinova, and they've already had Alex Gromov in the car for the first 2 rounds in that number 31, so they'll have to get a 3rd driver for that car.
I will be unavailable for a while, Samir, and just you know, carry on. I have business.
Yep. Good luck with that. I will take over then. I'll go solo for these next few minutes. Or well, yeah, as there's the 2 LMP2 cars. There were not the LMP2 cars. Sakabulu and the P1 is being held up by the by Giuseppe Stella. I think that was in the PTG Pearson. So with Alessandro Caruso trundling along in 7th at the moment for Vanguard Team Patterson, the team which on paper should be absolutely dominant. Really just haven't been able to achieve the results. They've got a good driver in that car, and they've got a good engine, they've got a good everything really, but they just haven't been able to achieve the results, bar 1 podium at Sebring. It really just hasn't been their season. They've had major bad luck. So yeah, we'll have to see if things will eventually be able to go right for them, as it's not gone right for Pronai Singa. He's hit Henrik Solsaller coming into the pit lane, so there was a bit of miscommunication from the LMP1s and LMP2s there. Singa was one coming into the pit lane, and that's Solsaller alongside him, and the Estonian was trying to stay out there. So yeah, that got a bit hairy, but luckily no damage between the two as Singa comes into the pit lane. And then number 3 Porsche Penske has already outscored its replacement Tobias Reaper in only his first 2 races, so very, very well done from at Donington. He's obviously looking to carry on those performances here, as we're now looking at Johannes van Leer in the race lead here at Spa, doing a very, very good job for himself at the moment. He is going to lap Alessandro Caruso, who's 7th overall at the moment. looking down the field then, there's Kerai Kyoto in 7th, Wattenberg in 8th, Shahin in 9th, and then we have the 2 Algarve Pro Racing cars of Chetinkaya, and then Davido Ragano, who we're now on board with, is going to be stuck behind Samuel Ace, and that's going to separate him to his teammate a bit. So the Italian won't be too happy about that. Start of yellow flowers for Uncle. Looking a bit further down the field, Daniel Ward down in 18th. Not what Wick needs at the moment. Same for Henrik Saller. Kayo Bettis Racing have been a team that struggled for quite a while. As it's a gearbox failure for Henrik Saller, and this is really not what Kayo Bettis Racing need, as the Estonian is stuck in 4th in his first endurance. It's not gone to plan for Henrik Saller, as he's gonna have to come into the pits. Gearbox is toast on that thing. Obviously the team that also switched to Ferrari power for this round. Shame they won't be able to get to utilize that Ferrari engine, judging. As we're looking at the man who I believe is in the lead of GTE. Oh, that's Daniel Ward. And the man in the World International competition has gone up in smoke at the top of the hill. Oh my goodness. It's quite a slam into the barriers. And Ward, yeah, just through Radion. The car is gone, but that is a very, very scary. Basically a passenger up the hill, but luckily he's able to stop. Big accident for Daniel Ward, as that's Van Damme and the Darius Petrauskas, and that is Zdeněk Svoboda involved. Big accident at the top of the hill, and that's going to be Svoboda out. He was coming along at quite high speeds, and I don't think he saw the Dutchman, as this was him heading up Rouge Radion. Slows down for the yellows, and there's Van Damme, and I'm not sure here. I think Van Damme is off the racing track, but I don't know if did he accelerate. We have to check that. Where is he? There. So this is Van Damme. I believe saw the yellows and got a bit scared. Car just went off throttle, and yeah, nothing really Petrauskas or Van Damme could have done there. And yeah, that changes things. Van Damme tried to re-enter, and Svoboda just went straight into the side of Van Damme. Van Damme able to continue. This is Zdeněk Svoboda will be out of the 1.5 hours of Spa. We'll have to wait and see what the stewards will say about that. And yeah, racing incident, so no one will be penalized for that. Big shame for Svoboda though. But yeah, that's going to leave Petrauskas with damage. It's really going all wrong for here at Spa. There's a bit of bodywork. That's Alessandro Caruso again with damage. And he's hit the Vanguard LMP, he's hit the Patterson LMP2 car. And that is not what you want to do. It's just really not going right for Vanguard at all. As we're now looking at Rob Sekogulwa in second for Turismo Autosport, doing very, very well at the moment. So this is Kerai Kyoto, now being overtaken by Halil Shahin. Shahin to the inside, Kyoto outbrakes him as Shahin though goes around the outside, and he actually gets it done. Great stuff from Halil Shahin. Great battling between the two. Kyoto very, very late on the brakes there. As here we go, Zarmi Mimran passes Alois Brauno. There in the back is Langahori. As he took a bit too much curb through that corner, then lost a bit of time as a result. Davido Ragano being chased down by Alex Luan. Rob Sekopul was going to try to lap these two guys. Ace in the Zai GTE and Ulwa. Sorry, not Sekopul. Mevondo and Guerra in the LMP2. There's Petrauskas into the pit lane. Not really his day, as that's one of the Porsche Penskis. That's Pranay Singha, who's pulled over to the side of the track, and he is out, it looks like. And yeah, that car just goes for Pranay Singha. That's a big shame. He was running very, very well in this race. Be out on lap 15. It's not really what he wants. As we're looking at Johannes van Leer then in the race lead through La Source he goes then. He's gonna have to lap the LMP2 of Tito Garcia Moreira, and he's gonna do it heading up Rouge. Bold stuff from Johannes van Leer, but it's no, the Dutchman breaks no sweat. As this is Nick Tanner then down in 18th. It's really not going his way. On board then with the Scuderia Moreira. Sorry for that. Yeah, that is Johannes van Leer then making short work of the GTE cars. Having no issues at the moment, Johannes van Leer. He's fantastic. It has to be said. As that is Delalami then, who's gonna get past Inigo Montoya. Two Spaniards going at it, and Delalami is gonna be the more successful one. He's gonna see Moreira, the Portuguese man, is gonna try to get past the pair of them in the LMP2. Delalami then will be getting past. There's Henry Henriksson in 30. Hayward 31st. Singha out, as we did see. Big shame for him. As it is getting a bit calmer in the race now. Drivers getting into their own groove. Getting past lapped cars and whatnot. It's on board Mevondo and Guerra and Kudinova still in the wall. Surprised the car hasn't been retired yet. Seko Bulba then is going to be in the slipstream of Nguena. Try to go to the inside line through Blanche. Doesn't quite work for the Ugandan, but he will try it into the bus stop chicane. Here we go then, as he goes around the outside, and Nguena hops over the curb. And yeah, not too good there. As a low fuel light for Pedro Verdecchia, but he's got the pit call then. We saw a lot of fuel mileage issues for BMW Crown Racing. Pedro should be able to get himself into the pit lane then. It's quite a long pit lane as well, but he's going to have to lift and coast in these final corners. And yep, he comes in, so no problem for Pedro Verdecchia. As that's Shahin, that's Halil Shahin with damage. And what's happened to the Turkish driver? And he already had damage here, and he just did, hitting up Aruj and Radion. The lack of downforce, and there was not a lot the Turkish driver could have done. And he is out here at Spa. That's going to be big news for Kronstadt, as it's going to be one less runner in LMP1 then. Johannes van Leerden still in the race lead. As he heads up Rouge and Radion. What a story this would be then for Rebellion if Van Leer does get the race win here. This is on board then with the Ferrari. Not sure which one. That's Zarmim Imran, who is chasing down Kerai Kyoto for 7th. So we're having one battle for position then as we head up the hill. Zarmim Imran chasing down Kerai Kyoto. Kyoto going a bit wide as he tries to get past Van Damme. Van Damme through the middle. Here comes Zarmim Imran. Isn't able to do it though. Is going to have to stay behind and tuck into the slipstream once again. Is he going to try it on into Lake Hume? Not sure. Something's happened. What has happened? That's Michaelmacher. Joel Michaelmacher's out and into the wall. Oh, that's Van Leer. And Johannes Van Leer has been involved in something. He's lost it, and Michaelmacher has gotten into the back of the Dutchman. Oh my goodness. That is massive. As the race leader, Johannes Van Leer has been hit up the back by Joel Michaelmacher, and the Dutchman's gonna be fuming. And he's been involved in yet another accident there on re-entry. What happened to Van Leer? And he was hit by Nico Ronkas, and that flipped the car over. That's gonna be massive damage to the Rebellion. Oh my god. And we're going to see here, that was Matthew Wattenberg, the man who started on pole today, spun, just tank slapper into the wall. And then this was Johannes Van Leer, who was getting past Joel Michaelmacher. And this was into no name then, and Michaelmacher just straight into the back, and Van Leer tries to get it back rolling, and he just gets collected by Nico Ronkas. And Ronkas luckily with no damage, but Johannes still just flailing all across the track. Finally gets it going again. Michaelmacher is out. Van Leer, I believe, has damage. And that is going to be salt in the wounds as the FIA have a 10-second time penalty for causing a collision and an unsafe rejoin. That is going to be absolutely huge and gutting for Van Leer, has been leading the race, and that means that the man in second, Rob Sekubulwa, will be taking the lead of the race here at Spa. As Johannes coming into the pit lane, then he is low on fuel, so he's gonna make it into the pit lane, hopefully. Things do go right. Here it comes into the pit lane. Nico Ronkas is coming in as well, but I don't think the fin has any damage, so I think that's a schedule stop for Nico Ronkas. Welcome back, Kai. You just missed possibly one of the most important accidents. Johannes Van Leer had made contact with Michaelmacher and was awarded a 10-second time penalty.
Yeah,
So
I can see arguments is that something one are absolutely destroyed.
Oh dear.
At the start of the road, and that's a failure.
Oh!
That's a
And it
very
was
bizarre crash. I think that the impact just turned the engine off there. He just gets hit by Hairhold and boom, car goes off. Race over.
T-bone by Harry Hareholt and Anton Guana.
I-
Has
I've,
had
I-
quite
I've,
the
I've,
comeback.
I've heard that Van Leer is not happy about the penalty.
I mean, it was a bit deserved, I would say.
Well, I think there will be some arguing in the stewarding room after the race. Can't give much comment yet now, can we?
No, not really. We our job here is
I'm gonna watch the accident on the replay now, if you don't mind. On the
yeah.
stream here.
Oh, that's Wattenberg without a rear wing. He's hit the stationary Anko Denova, who now is in the pit lane. So that's a big curious.
How many minutes did it happen ago?
Not too long ago. Maybe like. Let me check.
Oh god! I accidentally went to the start of the stream.
Big slide for Zarmi Mimran. It was about 3-4 minutes ago. So.
All right. Yeah, you focused on Van Leer here. What happened? Okay. Just don't mind me. I need to be informed on the subject matter to speak about it. So I think that's
De Jong then in second, so not all doom and gloom for Rebellion, as they at least have one man in the podium then, as De Jong comes into the pit lane. Van Leer's teammate and fellow compatriot in there as well.
in all fairness, that is on Van Leer. That is just a reckless move. Michael Maher had nowhere to go because he closed the door to the inside of the corner. Don't know what he expected Michael Maher to do. The GTE cars aren't that slow. And then Ronkas just had nowhere to go either. It's a blindsided corner. The whole accident caused by Van Leer. So yeah, I think the penalty is just. You have to keep your wits about yourself when you overtake cars, and Van Leer, this is his debut, as obviously the one last season when it happened, so I guess he got a bit too hot-headed and over his head, and that's a cause of it. That's how I understand it. As we can see, Murray behind Regano as they go through Blanchimont. In these cars, Blanchimont looks like just a nice little bend.
It really does. It's such a that's Regano with damage.
Through this corner again, he gets
on two wheels. He somehow held it, but Davido Regano, that's gonna be damage to, I believe, the man who's leading LP2.
That's Horigome off. There was a battle of Petrauskas. It ended quickly. I think Horigome just must have hit Petrauskas, and that's going to be a penalty.
What are you doing?
To be fair, like 20 minutes ago, I think, when I was still in the call, Horigome and Petrauskas did have contact. It was one of the Glickenhaus cars.
It was Anko Denova and Horigome.
Yeah.
It was Anko Denova and straight into the back of...
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it was a small contact through as Verdecchia.
Why is it that when you join the commentary booth, the Aston Martin gets involved in...
It's the shirt. It's the shirt. Like last 2 weeks ago when I wore a Ferrari shirt for the Bahrain Grand Prix of Formula 1, we all know what happened to Ferrari. So now I'm wearing an Aston Martin shirt, trying to confuse the universe, and I think it's working.
Yeah, but that is going to be both BMW Crown Racing cars out, and Alessandro Caruso for what is... I've lost count at this time, but Alessandro Caruso has damage again, and it just really isn't Patterson's day today. Not at all. Who was this on? Sorry if I sound a bit distracted. I've got the ACOC up on my second monitor.
So, it's understandable, but there is damage to Muvonda and Guena again for the World International competition car. Let's see what happened. That's Mikhail Van Damme.
Yeah.
Van Damme, that's on the top of the hill. We're going to see what happened here, but Nguena just hits the Ninas Porsche Racing Team car. What happened to the GTE, a super speed motorsport car of Mikhail Van Damme?
Yeah, Van Damme, who has his fair share of incidents, and
the car just got bumped onto the curb, and then Ish.
It's quite unlucky for Van Damme. But let's see what happened to Caruso, and he just went into the back of Mir and FG. There's no way. There's you can't really excuse that. But Caruso just this isn't his race, and mind you, last time he was racing, he won. He is a 2.4 hours of Spa winner.
Yeah, so definitely important experience there. Let's see, Porsche Penske, a bit of a slide job there through the corner. These cars, through the Coombe, they just slide so much. Petrowska's still with damages. Horigoma is just, she's just up the rear of Petrowska. She's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. As Murray gets a beautiful run. Obstacle Bulba, beautiful run. But the Turismo Motorsport driver tries to hold it on the outside and doesn't. Murray with a beautiful overtake here.
Formula 1 World Champion Joseph Murray, ladies and gentlemen, say he Porsche Penske to places it shouldn't be. Also championship contention. I have no idea how he's doing that, but yeah, Joseph, you are one hell of a driver as he gets past the stricken Petrauskas. As look through the field, yellow flag. What has happened?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, oh, there's a lot of debris. And
that is one of the rebellions. Is that
De
Jong? Is that De Jong?
It must be.
I think it looked like a rebellion.
No, it's what?
No, that's gonna be quite controversial.
Are you having a laugh? Are you?
As if a 3-race ban wasn't enough.
What are you doing? You know what? This is the moment where
Hey, at least it wasn't. At least you didn't hate anyone, so you know, I guess that's good.
At least this is not a Nick Koronkas 2.5 hours of Spa mode, right?
Indeed.
Look at the front of the car; it's caved in.
How do you explain this?
You don't. Oh no!
Whoa! Oh my goodness, that could have been absolute disaster.
Oh, Cayman would be in tears. Cayman would be in tears.
I would be in tears too.
Yeah, no.
Oh no! And that's Nika's out. Oh my goodness. See, last time Nico Ronkas DNF'd, I left the call, and now Kylie. Banned. The penalty log in race staff chat reads: Sofia Ankudinova banned for life. God damn it. God damn it. The silence, it speaks volumes right now. Either way, we'll go back to the racing action. They have a three-way battle for P4 in LMP1. Joseph Murray leads us away then as it's Seko Bulwa and Tander there behind. Here goes Rob Seko Bulwa then down the inside. Retaliation from the Uganda trying to get his position back, and he does a lovely move around the outside for Bulwa, and Tander's going to try to follow him through then on the inside. The two going wheel to wheel as Joseph Murray is there on the outside just hanging. Great to see, but Tander with the straight line speed is going to get Joseph Murray, and he leaves him in the dust. Nothing Murray could have done there, big shame, but that's going to be Murray down 2 positions unfortunately. As Langa Horigome to the inside of Rob. What? I'm curb though, Rob, and Horigome comes into the pit lane. Welcome back.
This is...
Kai, at this point, I don't even think you should commentate because... No, take off the shirt. Please take off the shirt.
But I can't. Formula 1's in an hour. I have to keep it on till Formula 1.
Ankulinova, out of all people she hits, is Nico Ronkas in the Aston Martin. What? This is...
Bro, hold on. Let me get the Ferrari shirt. Hold on. Where is my Ferrari shirt? That's a philosophical question. Where is it?
This is the most ridiculous instance of commentator's curse I've ever seen.
Hold on. You lot are lucky the BMW shirt, the BMW hoodie I have is in the hands of my girlfriend.
Well, there's only 2 BMW teams.
And they're all out.
LMS.
And the LMP1 teams are out. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm still cursing them. I'm not even wearing the merch.
Oh, that's Luan in the Ferrari.
Oh
and
no, this is not happening.
He's gonna get back on track, no damage and no positions lost, but he has lost valuable time.
Are you joking?
He just lost it. Kai, at this point, I think it's best that he don't wear a shirt at all.
I didn't even find it. I don't know where it is. I just mentioned it. I have a Ferrari cap in my room. I looked at it and then the Ferrari spun.
My goodness.
I actually have to ask my where the Ferrari shirt went. It's gonna be important.
This is becoming ridiculous. Either way.
Oh yeah, there is a battle for P4, a freeway battle. I was gonna stay on board of Murray.
Ooh, that is. He just squeezed into the gap, and I think he's gonna get the move done then through the chicane. Yes, he does.
Sofia Ankudinova has been banned for life, by the way.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a restraining order. You can't be 10 kilometers within an LMS event.
Listen, Waterwood Aston Martin are gonna sue me.
Yeah.
For wearing the shirt. Oh my god.
This is just ridiculous. But Murray, I have to say, he's driving a fantastic race. That's Sekobulwa! Oh, he's gone up in fire. He's gone up in smoke.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be the Turismo out. I can't believe it. Rob Sekobulwa, who is doing such a good race here at Spa, the engine just goes for the Ugandan. I can't believe it. Oh, that is heartbreak for him. But that's going to bring both.
Once again, this would have been a very good podium finish for the team.
Such a shame. Tander then's going to be promoted up to 3rd. He's going to get past Ari Soilu. Murray not having the easiest of times with the Finn in the GTE, and he's got a quite increased gap to the Aussie at the moment, so he's going to have to spend time cutting down that gap. Big shame then for Rob Sekobulwa.
Oh man,
it really is. You have to feel for the Ugandan.
Maybe I should just go. You know, was the race calm when I left, apart from the Van Laer incident?
It was calm. Well, I mean, you didn't really jinx Sekobulwa, so at least you can be happy about that. I think it's the attire that's doing this. My goodness, you want to do the ACOC finalers?
No.
Maybe you'll just end up jinxing all the championship contenders.
No. And meanwhile, Diogo Moscato is P2 in NASCAR Brazil sprint race.
Yeah.
19 to go. So he's leading the race.
That's our boy.
That's our boy.
That's our boy. We had a new guy join MMS purely because of him.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Matt
Yes,
from the MMS server.
from the wonderful country of Brazil.
Yes, Viva Brazil!
Yes,
Campeão do
indeed.
mundo.
Campeão do mundo. We're getting the Brazilian in. MMS now officially has 4 Brazilians as that someone with damage.
Tander
It's
with damage.
Tander.
Yo,
And-
Kyoto with the run of goals. Please, can we come back after the replay?
Tander.
No, you're not. No.
This was not on a straight. You're joking. Bruh.
I'm not even
Former
sorry
Formula
for
One-
laughing.
Former Formula 1 driver Nick Tander. ladies and
Kerai
gentlemen.
Kyoto. Run
He hasn't
of
done
gods.
it. Tander's outbraked him with a broken car,
Okay.
but
Okay, but he got the move on the Porsche Penske. Okay, that's all that matters.
and this
As
is
a
Tander
fellow-
with damage
as a-
for the 16th time. It feels like.
Oh, Moscato's going for the move on the lead. Oh my god, the leader went off. The commentator is sharing my enthusiasm. As that's Mescal, I think, Ace, back to the actual race here. None of those stinky real-life motorsports, no.
You were talking about Moscato, and I got confused because I thought we were talking about MMS for a while. Because
Yeah.
Diogo Moscato is an MMS driver as well.
Caruso now on the back of your
I saw the message, Mike. In general, that is vile.
that is horrible. I don't condone that message.
We promote gender equality in MMS. Please ignore what Riker said. We think women can drive race cars just as well as men can.
Yeah, I mean, we've had Mary Miller contend for the F2 title, so...
Yes.
So here we go. Any on-track battle? Tanda is still not coming in.
No.
I think they ran out of
Van Le-
parts.
wait, is Van Leer in the race lead? Really?
Yeah, what?
Really? By 49.6 seconds, that penalty was for nothing. Wow.
Okay, increase the penalty.
No, but you have to give it to Johannes Van Leer, though. That is still quite impressive.
I mean, Rebellion is one of the best teams in the sport. As oh my god, Moscato is properly battling here.
Could you send me the stream? I'd like to watch that.
No, I will send in the motorsport discussion.
Thank you.
I don't want to deviate viewers here, but like that is
But
a
our
historic
boy,
moment.
our
An
boy,
MMS member, okay, actually has something to do with motorsports other than being
Yes.
like a nut job. Caruso to the inside of Murray. Too very close to contact. Murray is still gonna try and hang it on the outside, and he's gonna do it. What is Joseph doing?
I have to say, Murray is on something today. He is just driving the absolute wheels of that Porsche Penske machine. But yeah, unfortunately, Caruso does get it. But yeah, still crazy to think we have a professional racing driver.
Yeah, backed by Lubrax, one of the biggest
Why-
Brazilian companies.
And he's racing in NASCAR,
Yeah.
you know? And we're all people that sit in front of our computers. And he's out there racing.
And he participates in this.
He's in this. Well, not in this series, but he's in this, you know? Well, no, he is actually in this. Giuseppe Radianto is his driver.
Radianto is the driver.
He is in this, you know? That's crazy. Shout out Diogo Moscato. You're the real one.
Meanwhile, Scuderia Moreira in the GTE class is running a 2-3 with Rikke Wernersen in the lead. And is that Gerard Geertz? No, Gerard Geertz is in 4th. Let's go. That joke will never get old to me.
Yeah, I'm now going from having ACOC up on my other screen to NASCAR Brazil.
The Evolution Tanda finally comes in. I think they found some spares. Somehow. Let's still fit the homologation.
Honestly,
Oh,
that's a bit of a
Caruso.
twitch.
Please hold it together, guys, please. It's going to be a nice battle again. Obviously, the power deficit that the Porsche Penske suffers from is significant.
Yes.
But there is Pedro de la Rami in front. Oh my days. The wrath of the Spaniard shall be felt. Oh, never mind. Caruso goes through swimmingly. No.
Kai once again drops the hardest commentary line for the most insignificant of events. Thank you. You really are one.
Speaking of the wrath, there is Tito Garcia More. Imran and Van Damme
Imran!
have gone off.
Oh, that's the man in second.
Oi.
Oh, you just paused it before.
Oh,
so Imran
Imran
went
crashes
off.
and he's gonna rejoin into Van Damme. Yep.
Oh, that is a huge accident.
That's 150 style points for that nosedive there.
Wow,
Gets
huge
the
accident
Yoli done as well.
Huge accident for Van Damme as well.
Van Damme, super unlucky this race. Just a punching bag for the whole field, it seems like.
It is a big shame for Mika.
No, nothing good at all. Imran is going to get a massive penalty for this.
Oh yeah, it's 10 seconds already for the Canadian.
Oh, Caruso barely avoids it. Oh, dear.
Yeah, Caruso just barely.
Oh, Van Damme in the background. Okay,
oh,
no damage to
there's
anyone.
more, there's more.
To anyone. No damage. That was the debris getting kicked up.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
God damn, NASCAR Brazil sprint race has
I was about
cameras.
to say, these are some crazy camera angles. I thought it was like the replay or like some race highlight that we're showing, but wow, they're really popping up with the camera angles. we're focusing more on NASCAR.
No, we're not. We're focusing a lot on this. It's just adding to the experience, okay?
Yeah. As we're on board with one of the Ferraris.
That's Wattenberg flying through Sierra Knox. That is just painful. Oh, Wattenberg over. Oh my god, he's lost it.
He's dropped it.
And right in front of the race leader as well. Wait, Van Leers just lapped P7 in this race.
Yeah, he did that.
He is flying today.
He really is. I have to say though, it's good to see that he hasn't lost the spirit. As that's imminent.
Oh, my
Uncle Dinova. Oh, Uncle Dinova, please. You're gonna get yourself barred for life from any MMS event doing this. No.
He gets terminated on
well,
the spot.
It's good to see that Uncle Dinova will be the third driver this season to have her.
Ah, what a beautiful season, you know.
Indeed. As we're now looking at Van Leer in the race lead. Oof, on the grass there, Johannes. He is still pushing, I have to admire that. But,
Johannes is not giving himself an inch here, as he will go on to Mexico. He has Wattenberg behind. Well, it might get a bit hairy here, actually, because of the LMP2 driver.
Yeah, but Johannes is gonna have to brake early, and Matthew's gonna expect that. He's gonna go to the inside and try to lap himself here, and he does so.
Obviously, I don't think Van Leer is gonna be a fan of that. He's gonna try and catch back up and make an overtake. 30 minutes left in this race.
Yep, 1 hour down, 30 minutes to go. Sierra Knox then in fourth at the moment for Kronstadt. Look at oh my goodness!
Oh,
and
dear.
oh no, please,
Is that...
no! Okay, yeah, that's I don't even know what the penalty is gonna be for this. It's gonna be calamitous.
Shot.
Yeah, the firing.
The penalty is you die. No.
You're. You sure you aren't wearing like a rebellion shirt already?
No. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Moreira just got swiped by hairy hair. I said it's gonna be hairy.
Oh my god!
Kyoto is just parked.
I do really feel bad for Seawolf right because he has to figure out the penalty for this mess. And what is we've already banned her for life from LM. What else?
I think the next.
What's the next? Yeah, what's the next like order of magnitude? What's the next step?
remove the person. I mean, like, I
Seawolf says Ankudinova is barred from all MMS for all time and has to pay a 50 trillion billion gajillion dollar fine. That sounds reasonable, I would say.
yeah,
It sounds reasonable.
That's fair. I swear to God, if she spins in the next.
What do we even do at that point? We just stop. We ban rebellion.
We're just gonna spread the penalty to all the rebellion cars, even it out.
I guess rebellion will be forced to pay a fine. Maybe we'll have to do that.
You know, oh yeah, Moreira just had to die after that, or so retire. Hold on, let me look at the financial situation of some teams.
I mean, rebellion are looking good.
Rebellion have they are the second richest team. They have 5.68 million euros. I think if we reduce that by 5.6 million euros, I think that's going to be a big enough fine. Just leave them with 10 grand.
Sofia Ankudinova is the Giulia Cesetti of the MMS, I have to say.
Wait, what is that safety car, bro?
Oh my god, yeah, what is that? That's ridiculous.
That is drip, bro. I'm gonna... I love NASCAR Brazil.
This is a fantastic series. Riker is screaming in general not to find rebellion.
You know what? We're not gonna just find rebellion. We're gonna find the LMP2 team as well. Hold on.
Oh, Waltenberg gets expired. We missed that.
Oh yeah. I got so distracted by absolutely nothing.
We've been so distracted by this whole mess, and then NASCAR Brazil. Oh, that's De Jong. He spun. We just got GT flashbacks, but De Jong spins around.
My heart rate has shot off.
Look at this camera angle.
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
me recording HDOC intros.
Tander's done.
Tander's gone.
Thank God.
It's Jover for Nick Tanner. Shut up.
Okay. Yeah, we're reaching those regions again.
Okay, we need to.
Bro, this looks like Automobilista too.
I know, right? It's like. Can't believe they made Brazil from Automobilista real. Safety car. Moscato is leading, gentlemen.
Okay, so we're gonna stay on Tema de Jong for a while now. That's a car to inside. That's Alois Brauno in the LMP2.
The Rebellion, the LMP2, mind you.
Yeah, that's a bit of a spinning face of the youngest. That's something's wrong with this car.
Maybe.
The admins are gone. Spread NASCAR stuff. Brazil sprint race footage. I'm gonna sub to their channel.
Me too. Oh wait, I'm on the ACOC channel. Big news. The verdict has come in. Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus will release Nick Tander after literally wasting a season bumpers effective after Spa.
Oh my
Tander
God.
is outie. It's Jover, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Nicky Temper Tander, he is gone.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. What is going on here? Oh, this is hell. This is how hell Norway looks like.
Indeed.
Oh, Brown.
Oh, Brownman just cutting across. That is gross. But the young man tried to follow the other.
Look at the train we just went through.
Worked out decently.
Through that. Wait. Tina in the chat, Tina said, "O servidor MMS deseja una victoria a Diogo Moscato en esta corrida."
We're going Brazilian mode, ladies and gentlemen. Campau Penta.
These cars decelerate.
Come on, gentlemen. Diogo Moscato, Campau do Mundo. It's gonna happen. Oh, Simon Mimran with damage. I'm really sorry, Seawolf. Not been paying attention. We have somewhat been paying attention actually, but like not a lot.
We didn't notice. We were focused
If
on
this
the
was on
young
the straight?
shenanigans.
Oh, this was not on the straight. This was into the
who
bus
knows?
stop, maybe.
Yeah,
No, I
it
think.
was not.
Oh, it's Alessandro
What
Caruso.
Oh, that's a corner cut. Oh,
No, he got hit with the Trackmania Ramstein button.
shut up. That's a wheelie.
All right, well, we know that LMS Season 4 will be run on Trackmania.
Oh, and then Caruso
Wait,
loses it. And
oh,
not nice. Not nice.
what happened to Mir and FG? I don't know. Nothing happened to Mir and FG.
We just had to show him on the
Yeah.
screen because
Look, Swedish man.
we need to get our invasion of Swedish invasion of MMS. We have to keep them entertained.
Yeah. Johannes van Leer leads the way then.
Joseph Murray is gonna put up a nice fight for the championship if this continues on.
Yeah, he is gonna outscore time in the.
We will have a proper championship fight most likely.
Woo! Look at this camera angle. My God, that drone shot is majestic.
Jesus.
Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, big crash.
Speaking of oi, that's Zamir Imran coming into the pits with FG nearly collecting him. Caruso and Murray now battling for position, I think. No, that's not for position. That's Caruso trying to get himself unlapped.
As
low
Murray,
fuel light for Murray. He's gonna come in this lap.
he'll make it. I do hope so, at least.
Joe Van Leer is still in the lead.
Never heard you call him Joe. Yeah, Van Leer has lapped P3 in this race. That's ridiculous.
It's a dominant drive. Again, Rebellion proving that they're one of the best teams.
Moscato's lost the race lead.
Yeah, he did it on the restart, but he's now back up into P2. So he was down to 5th. Anyways, Caruso now trying to lap Ragano. With Langa Horigome. No, don't show the Aston Martins, please. 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 I don't want to suffer being sued by them because I'm wearing their merch. I mean, this is definitely an interesting study, no?
It is.
This is why I think manifestation makes some sense at this rate. It's just going the opposite way.
As Caruso's trying to get past Langa Horigome. He's gonna get sucked by an Inigo Montoya though. So that's lost him a bit of time to the Japanese man up ahead. Langa Horigome. His brother Yuto formerly competed in IndyCar. And we know what happened to him. Sofia Ankudinova suffered the same fate as him now. Well, Caruso's gonna give Horigome a bit of a bump then. As
I don't
he goes
think Horigome's
to the
gonna enjoy that. I think Langa, they didn't go side by side off the route, but Langa is gonna try and stick to the slipstream and maybe fire the Patterson car. The more we look at the Aston Martins, the more anxious I get.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh, Knox is out.
Oh, and that's going to be both
G6 driver.
out.
Ooh, that is a brake failure. An immediate one, middle of the corner as well. So one stops. Might have actually been a different failure, but still, nonetheless, Knox is out. Yes?
Do you know what engine Kronstad are running?
Yeah, the Kronstad.
No. The Aston Martin.
No. No.
You have done this.
No. No, this is impossible. No. No. No.
The blood is on your hand.
No.
Oh, this race,
Not
man.
real.
Something
Not
about
real.
endurance races in
Oh,
Spa.
oh, scatto.
Oh, come on! Yes! Go! Round the outside!
Oh, my stream's dying. Everything's
Oh
dying.
no, come on! It's the final lap! Go! Go!
Wattenberg is gonna try it. Wattenberg has caught up to Van Leer.
Come on! Come on, he's gonna have the inside. Oh, I'm commentating NASCAR Brazil.
My stream's dying. Everything's dead.
Is he gonna get it? Oh, he's not. Damn it.
Did he not get it? Did he not get it? Okay,
There's still a
enough.
few corners to go, I think. There's one, I don't know what this track, I don't know how
Van
this
Leer,
track.
no, Miran, back to LMS. Mescal's out.
Oh! That's big.
And it's an engine
his
failure.
engine's gone up in smoke.
Why is
Moscato
it?
didn't get it, he gets second. Damn it.
Still. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. I am here, I suppose. The stream is lagging for me.
Works fine for me.
Yeah, it's issues on my end, don't worry.
Kai's gonna try to fix his issues. I will. Again, that here is Petrauskas fighting it away with Wattenberg. Van Leer then the race lead's gonna have to try and get past Hussein Chetinkaya. Should be without issues for the Dutchman, hopefully, as Petrauskas is gonna unlap himself onto Johannes Van Leer. Wattenberg with a bit of a spin has to stomp on the brakes to be able to catch the car. Hello again, Kai. Kai is no longer with us. Wi-Fi dead for Kai. That is not pretty good. Oh, and that is Alois Braunau, who's gone up in smoke. I'm really sorry, I haven't been paying attention. I can at least try and pay attention for these last 20 minutes. So that's the Rebellion LMP2 car. This really is not Rebellion's day today. As Hussein Chetinkaya have been informed of the lovely Chetinkaya is leading LMP2. Braunau's being a bit of a nuisance at the bus stop. Well, what can he do? It's not like he can really drive the car. So it's a very, very awkward parking angle for Braunau. Horigome comes to a stop, comes to a halt, trying to get past him. Oh, that's Timon de Jong! And he spun it looks like. The man P3. And he's just lost it through Lake Coombe, slipping and sliding. And luckily no damage to anyone. Brownell then, there we go. Car is into the pit lane, so it is resolved. So we got Lango Horigome in P6. And it's Murray in P5 with Caruso in P4. I don't believe anyone else has to do any more stops, if I am not mistaken. As we're looking at Johannes Van Leer then heading down into the bus stop chicane. I have to say though, he's done a very, very good job. as that is Davido Ragano then. Just gonna have a look on the inside of Langahorik Gome. This is the battle for I don't know what position in LMP2, but it's P12 overall between Mevondo Nguena and Davido Ragano. So what will happen? As now looking back at LMP2, that's I believe Caruso. I think that's bodywork from the Patterson. Yes, it is. And well, what is there to say here? Not much. Yeah, it's P2 in class between Nguena and Ragano. So at the moment, it's an Algarve Pro Racing 1-2 in LMP2. Which is very, very interesting. They've been doing very well, I have to say. As Nguena in the World International competition will be looking to break the Algarve 1-2 at the moment. So they head up a Rouge and Radion. Nguena's gonna get the slipstream then on Ragano on board with the Acura, heading down into the chicane. Nothing happening there. Looks to be a bit of a slide for Nguena, and he's massive time as a result. Mevondo Nguena gets a bit of a slide, does correct it, but he's gonna lose precious tenths as a result. What a 1.5 hours of Spa, huh? It's 15 minutes to go. Johannes van Leer in the race lead. Hussein Chetinkaya leads LMP2 for Algarve Pro Racing. And in the GTE lead we have Rodney Rakus, who is on course for his third win in GTE. He's though being pressured by Henry Henryson for the race lead. Could Nina's Porsche Racing Team be on for their first win in oh, he's lapped. Okay. Well, I just saw wrong. As this is Aruf bin Salman Al Hamad, and he is third at the moment. A bit more of a gentleman driver than a professional racing driver. Al Hamad is in third in GT for Arabia Racing. Langa Horigoma then in fifth. Alright day for Aston Martin. Could have been much better for Walter with Aston Martin. But still, P4 on the cards at the moment will be quite decent for them. There's Matthew Wattenberg in the Ferrari, the man who started on pole today, in second at the moment. So he gets past Gerard Geerts. There's Hussein Chetinkaya in the race lead. He's going to get lapped by Zarmi Mimran in the Ferrari. And no issue there for the Ferrari, lapping the Algarve Pro Racing driver. And this is Nguena. This is the man who was second in LP2. And he's made a mistake. Too much curb heading up a Rouge. And he's had a major off at the top of the hill. And he is gonna still be in second. Or in third, I mean. But that is gonna be damage to the Wick car. It's a big shame as Zarin Miran tries to jostle his way past. Almost a spin for Caruso, but he is able to catch it. This really is not Vanguard Team Patterson's day at all. On board then with the Zyger Grand Prix of Keirai Kyoto there, so he headed up Rouge and Radion. He's being chased down by Alessandro Caruso. Caruso then follows the Palawan through. Oh, gentlemen. Alessandro Caruso gets damage to the front with. Well, what is there to say, really? I don't know. At this point, I don't really have anything to say. But that is Season 1 GT champion, Alessandro Caruso. As he's gonna have to come in then. P9 secure at the moment for Keirai Kyoto. As we're looking into the field, that's Nguena with damage. The Cameroonian has not come into the pit lane yet though, which is quite the surprise. That's Petrauskas. Darius Petrauskas with damage, and he's hit the side of Henry Henryson. See if there's going to be a penalty about that, but that's going to be the SCG driver with damage. There's Aruf bin Salman Al-Hamad in third. Lots of penalties and lots of collisions it has been in this race. This man obviously who was involved in a quite big collision, penalized for it as well in fact. Still in the race lead, still enjoying himself at the moment. There's Murray then in third, Season 4 Formula 1 World Champion, as we have 10 minutes to go now in the 1.5 hours of Spa. Van Leer has only got 10 minutes to go, and he will be a race winner on debut. Hussein Chetinkaya in LMP2. It's quite the lead. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Had a bit of business to attend to, but we are back for these final 7 minutes then of the 1.5 hours of Spa here at the Circuit Spa-Francorchamps. Langa Horigoma then in 4th. Simon de Jong in P5, trying to get past the 2 GTEs. Does it on the outside. As we're on board with Scuderia Ferrari, this is Zarmim Imran chasing down his mate Alex Luan for P6 overall. As up ahead is Matthew Wattenberg in P5. So all 3 Ferraris now in the points. As there is Luan then to the inside of Imran, and he does get him, but he makes contact with the barrier. Either way though, he actually does get past his teammates and the 2 GTE cars. Nice stuff then from Alex Luan. He will be past his teammate Imran. So yeah, and slight correction, Wattenberg is in 2nd. Van Leer still enjoying himself in 1st, as he now has Alessandro Caruso to lap. But he is coming in. That is quite interesting. With 5 laps to go, or 5 minutes to go, sorry, Johannes Van Leer is coming in. So I wonder then if the gap he has is big enough to Wattenberg in 2nd. I do believe it is for a pit stop. And yeah, then I think he should be able to get a pit stop in. If it's overlap, that is ridiculous. He's lapped the entire field. Wow, that is just really something from Johannes Van Leer. On his LMS debut, he's really schooled the rest here, but yeah. This Rebellion just sneaking a little stop in. As there goes Wattenberg diving into the pit lane, so Ferrari opting for a late stop as well from 2nd. We'll have to see then what's going to happen, but we have a 3-way fight for 5th then between Simon de Jong and the 2 Ferraris of Alex Luan and Simon Imran. So this is going to be really interesting to see what is going to happen then as they chase down the Rebellion. Imran gets a great run, but Luan gets an even better one down the Kevel straight. Isn't able to do anything though, as he does get boxed in by his teammate. Imran then in the slipstream of Simon de Jong. Luan's going to go to the inside of his teammate. The 2 Ferraris fight as he's going to try to get it on the outside line. Simon Imran, the 2 going wheel to wheel then down into Brussels, and it's going to be Luan who does defend from Zarmim Imran. Great stuff between the 2 Ferraris, but it has lost them a teeny tiny bit of time to Simon de Jong. Either way, Luan is immediately on the back of Simon de Jong. Not before getting past Mikael van Damme. Now then through Puon, de Jong looks to the Rebellion car looks quite planted then through Puon as Luan gets stuck behind Van der Sen. And that is going to allow Simon de Jong to absolutely play. Imran has been overtaken by she who shall not be named. As Luan does get past Rikke Van der Sen. There's Murray then in 2nd. Who inherits 3rd, I wonder. That would be Langa Horigome in the water with Aston Martin, so might still be at least a bit of consolation for water with Aston Martin. Here is Alex Luan then in P6. And in P5 it is Timon de Jong. Luan just trying to close down the gap that he lost, all the time that he lost behind the GTEs. He's trying to gain that back, or he's going to have to hope that de Jong gets stuck behind the traffic as well. So Luan now gets past the LMP2 of FG down the straight. As they head to the chicane, the Cube chicane, there's Petrauskas, followed by Caruso and then Kerai Kyoto. Yellow flag. Who's that? It's okay. Well, what can be said at this point? I don't really know. Oh me, oh my, oh my. Hopefully that won't come back to bite us at least. Oh. Camera angle switch. There's Chetin Kaya coming past Lake Coombe. There's Kyle Wilhelm breezing past in his Saline. Is that another yellow? No, it's the same. Trauskas. Then Luan. There's de Jong heading through Blanchimont. There's Horigome to the inside of Ragano. Gets past without issue. Wattenberg then's coming in again. Or is that's a gearbox failure? That's a gearbox failure for Matthew Wattenberg. With under a minute to go, the Ferrari fails in the last dying moments of the race. And that is going to be absolute heartbreak for Matthew Wattenberg, the man who started on pole today. Big shame for them. There's Alex Luan then. Still chasing down Timon de Jong. He's only got about a lap to do it. Timer ticks down to 0. There's Joseph Murray. Then the man who has put on a show today, really, Johannes van Leer, Dutchman in Formula 1, was leading the championship up until last round at Silverstone. Still P2 in the Formula 1 World Drivers' Championship, so he has been doing quite well for himself. Horigome is coming in, as I think the race is finished for a lot of these guys. That's because they're lapped. But coming across the line to take a dominant win on his debut this season, Johannes will win the 1.5 hours of Spa. What a result for Johannes van Leer. Rebellion's price has paid off for a third car, and van Leer has done it. A beautiful drive for the Dutchman. But it is Langa Horigome in the pit lane. Is he going to be able to get third? I think he does get third. It's going to be close. De Jong is trying to get it. He's got the bus stop. Also, I mistakenly said that I mistakenly did the victory call for Van Leer down this straight, but I forget that the start-finish line is after us, of course. As De Jong, yes, it's gonna be a double Rebellion podium then, as Timon de Jong will take third here at Spa. Very good race once again from the championship leader. So the LMP1s are coming across the line. Simon Imran, highest placing Ferrari, is gonna get Langa Horigome. Horigome is even gonna get 5th in the race. I do wonder, as Luan is gonna try to get past Luan. Yep. Alex Luan will come home in P5. Yes, he does get. What about Joseph Murray? It's gonna be close. Murray gets it. Luan comes on P5, Murray P6, and it will be in 7th. Oh, Murray is 2nd, sorry. My apologies. Joseph Murray will take 2nd with Timon de Jong in P3. Lapped cars. Your LMP2 race winner then. Where is he? That's Johannes van Leer, the LMP1 race winner. Taking the win in LMP2 though, it is Hüseyin Çetinkaya. And the Turkish driver will take the win here at Spa. It's an Algarve Pro Racing 1-2. So a brilliant day for the Portuguese outfit. And in GTE, coming in across the line for his 3rd race win this season, Rodney Rakus for Scuderia Vincenzo Ferrari. Great drive from the Finn, absolutely flawless once again. But yeah, that I believe is it. We're just waiting for the final few cars across the line. But yeah, that is the 1.5 hours of Spa. Your top 5 in GTE is Rakus, with Vanesen and Della Lamy rounding out the podium, Stella, and then Soiluk. But yeah, that has been it. Then it's time to round it off here at Spa-Francorchamps. It has been a very, very interesting race, very, very long one, very grueling one. Lots of incidents, lots of action. But yeah, driver of the day, and mine will go to Joseph Murray, because I think dragging that Porsche Penske car to P2 was absolutely fantastic. He had some incredible battles, made some incredible overtakes, and just he drove the wheels off that car, really. So he did fantastically, and he gets my driver of the day. That has been it then for MMS Le Mans series. Thank you so much for watching. The next round of LMS will be round number 7. The 1 hour of Portimao at the Autodromo Internacional do Algarve. Algarve Pro Racing taking a 1-2 here at Spa. Will they be able to carry on that performance to their home race and their home track for round 7? LMSPC will be on the Spa as well, though not today, as Formula 1 will be on in 6 minutes. So we got to catch that and make sure to enjoy that as well. But until then, I have been Miran. Thank you for watching once again, and we will see you when MMS Le Mans series returns for the 1 hour of Portimao. Thank you, and goodbye.